at Southern Charms. We're back with another video. This time we're going to be trying out Teexpert's new resin pigment paste that come in a little squeeze bottle. I love that there's 50 milliliters in these bottles. That's a lot of paste. Anyway, we got primary colors. We have white, blue, red. That's what we're going to use for today's project. But it also comes with black, yellow, and green. So that's everything you get in there. Also, you get a little, they're always really good about sending instructions or little pamphlets that introduce you to everything. So you get this, shows you how to use it. Perfect for beginners. It does have a little safety seal at the top you have to remove before you use it. And I just take a pair of tweezers and go through the top of the seal and then lift it off. That way I'm not making a mess. So that's a little trick for you. I've already taken the seals off of these. Today we're just gonna make some like marbled little thinkers. We're close to Valentine's, but we never need a day to celebrate our patriots, our veterans. That's why I'm choosing red, white, and blue. So let's see. I have not used these. We're using it for the first time together. And I don't really like squeezing directly in. I like putting on a stick. Well, let's get a different one. I like putting it on a stick and then mixing it in so I can better judge fronts. So I'm just gonna put some on the tip of my stick, and I want to see how concentrated that amount is first before I add any more. Okay, so let's see how concentrated this red is. One's really nice. Oh, okay, so that's like a tint of pastel red. It's kind of cool. All right, let's add some more. And now that I know about how pigmented it is, I'm adding quite a bit because I want this to be solid. All right, put my red away because I'm not using red anymore. Look at that. That's much better. Make sure you wipe your stick. You get that into your resin. We'll set that one aside. Now let's do white. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna put a good amount in there. Let's see what that gets us. White, y'all. And this is gonna be a solid white. Look at that, beautiful. Wipe all of our sides down. We're gonna wipe our stick. And we're gonna get all of that incorporated. All right. There's our white. Put that away. Let's do our blue. And this time, let's just squirt it in there. That's dangerous, huh? Let's just put some in. Oop. All right. Y'all look at that. See how it's sinking down? It's like a blob. Can you see that? Blob. It's kind of crazy, huh? If only we could get effects that stayed that way. That's really cool. Alright, gonna mix this blue. Ooh, this is a pretty blue, y'all. I really like this. And you know what? I think I might leave this transparent like this. I kind of like the way this looks. Wow. Now remember, see how clear it is? We need some more. But I like that blue though. We definitely need more. That is a perfect blue. And y'all remember, if you're brand new, this Teexpert resin has a 40-minute work time, so I'm really not in any rush. But it does help if you pre-plan ahead of time, right? What project do you want to do? What colors do you want to do? Have all that ready to go. I'll leave that back in there. And for this, y'all, I'm going to what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I said have your stuff planned out, and here I am. Look at me, not following my own directions. I actually think I want to use some Milky Way. It has all kinds of different names. Here we go. I'm just going to use this. It's like a white shimmer, but it's really, really beautiful. I need a bigger stick. So this is a mica powder, which is going to bring some life to this too, because y'all remember what I said about pigment paste? The difference of pigment paste, alcohol ink, and mica powders. I'm going to put that chart up here. Excuse me. So if you're brand new, you know what we're talking about. Alright, I like this. We're going to have two different whites. We're going to have a very shimmery white that's going to add a little depth with our colors. And we're going to have that solid, heavy brick pigment paste white, right? So what I'm going to do, have my, let's do two first, and if I have enough left I'll do a third, but I want to make sure I have two. And all I'm going to do is I am going to drizzle this shimmer through on both of these, because I want this to mix with everything and give it that depth, that extra layer. Okay, so now let's do our blue. Just gonna drizzle him around too, because I want all these colors incorporated before I start doing a solid pour, right? So I'm just spreading these colors out. And for y'all who haven't seen me do this before, I'm gonna do the solid white too, and watch what happens. You have to be careful. These solid whites really try to take over. So you want to use them sparingly and kind of let them meld into your other colors. Here comes our red. Y'all, this is a beautiful red. It is hard to find a true red, and y'all, this is very promising, I'm telling you. Teexpert has really been on the ball with coming out with new stuff that is amazing. Okay, so for our friends across the pond, this can also be for you, right? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour some of this white. I'm just gonna pour in layers now, okay? Pour some white over here. Pour some blue. Just gonna layer it and let it work its magic, right? Y'all, these colors, holy cow. I am so impressed. We're gonna do our shimmer. That's also a little transparent. It's gonna bring a little more to the piece. And it looks like we might have enough to do the other one. Okay. And we'll finish this with a little layer of red. There we go. Now, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna kind of meld this together, right? I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna push these colors so they kind of have a little pattern to them, right? I'm not stirring them together, I'm just forcing them to mix. Okay? So there we go. Leave that. Right. Keep my baby wipes handy, y'all know that. So I can wipe my utensils down immediately. Now, handy dandy alcohol. And I'm gonna move these out of the way, let them do their thing, and let's do this last one. Again, you know what? Let's do this as a dirty pour. Why don't we? I'm just gonna pour it in here. I think we can pour it in here. So, let's do a dirty pour. And what do I mean dirty pour? I pour a little of this. I pour a little of this. Ooh, little white. Very little white, because remember, white is strong. Ooh, get back there. Some red. Some more of our clear. Some more blue. White. And now, watch the magic. top this off with the rest of it. There we go. That's it, y'all. How easy was that? That's beautiful. Going to bubble set these babies. We're gonna let them cure, and then we'll come back and see what we have. What do y'all think? I am loving these colors. I am very, very impressed with how vibrant they are. This red, I'm telling you, wow. How many of us has been asking for a true red, been looking for a true red? And here we are close to Valentines, and I think we found one. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, I'm gonna clean up my little molds here while I'm doing that. And while we're waiting, y'all go click that subscribe button, because we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. I have a lot of things planned this year. And actually, later in the month, I'm going to be doing my very first giveaway on this channel. And you don't want to miss that. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be fun. So, go do the YouTube things. Hit the share button. So anybody who, might be struggling with this or looking to figure out how to use pigment paste can find this video and help them on their journey. Anyway, y'all, for you it's only going to be a few seconds. For me, it's going to be a little bit longer. So I will see you after I get this cleaned up and we let these babies sit and do their thing. So see you in a few. Hey y'all, we're back. Everything is cured, everything is done. I also used my leftover resin. I always keep little coasters and things close by, so if I have anything left over, I can pour it and not waste my resin. These little things like this, I'll either use in a different project or I just throw it in as a little extra for someone else. So there you can see. Just poured it in, no rhyme or reason. And there we go, super cute. So let's get down to what we really want to talk about. Remember, we are using the pigment paste, new pigment paste from Teexpert. Comes in a 50 milliliter bottle, and I love this red, y'all. I showed you how red it is. Now look how red it is cured. So let's get these little babies out. Sometimes it can be tricky. And I'll just tell you. I keep a bottle of Dawn soap dish and water, or Dawn soap, and no soap dishes, Dawn soap and water mixture in a misting bottle like this. So if I have an intricate mold that's really hard to get something out of, like the See No Evil dinosaurs, little baby dinosaurs, those are kind of hard to get out sometimes. So what I'll do is I break the seal on my mold and my piece, and then I will squirt some of that Dawn mixture down in there, and then I just rub it around, and you'll see the piece release from the mold, because see how it gets clear as it releases? That's what's going to happen. You can see the difference of what's not released and what is released. And then it makes it so much easier to get it out. And usually those type molds, if you squeeze at the bottom, once you put this mixture in, it pops out like a pimple. It's kind of funny. But I did that one time with the baby dragon egg. Those things were pretty heavy. It landed on my foot. So be careful when you're popping your project pimple, is what I'll call it. But let's break this little here. And our piece. There we go. We'll pop out. Put our mold to the side. We're done with him. And y'all, look at that. Isn't that cute? I'm really impressed with the pigment, the coloring. Really stayed true, didn't it? What do you think? Do you like him? A red, white, and blue to honor our military, our country, whatever you want to use it for. I love it. Maybe this is a decoration you put out during, you know, 4th of July, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, whatever you want to use it for. Maybe you're across the pond and these are a beautiful representation of England, Britain. All right. All right. Get this bad boy out. And I like to push on the feet. Once you get this bottom part out, the rest pops out easy. So pop that mold back. I'll clean them up later. And let's take a look at this one. Ta-da! What do you think? Look at that marbling. Isn't that pretty? I love how that turned out. Gorgeous. Again, the colors really stayed true. They didn't blend a lot. More of the mica. But I kind of like that. Huh. Okay, and our last one. Let's get him free. Free from his cage. Ooh, look at that marbling, y'all. I love these reveals because you never know what you're gonna get, right? It's always a toss-up. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, got some. Little edges we'll clean up where we poured overage. But here's our last one. What do you think? Yeah, look at all the marbling details in here. I'm trying to think. Let's see, which is the one? Here it is. This is the one that we did the dirty pour on. Look at the different variations and like feathering there from where we just poured it in out of the cup with the different colors compared to this where we laid some base colors in and then poured layers of color. I see a little another edge there. No big deal. But these turned out really cute, y'all. I like them. We'll lay them down there so you can see them. We'll flip our mold back, put him to the side in a cleanup pile. But this worked out really well. I just can't get over that true red, you know? Now, the only thing I will say is Teexpert Pigment Paste compared to like my eye candy. Eye candy is more opaque in its intensity. Coloring, this is very true. And you're more able to use this as a transparent color. I still don't suggest any of this with UV resin. Don't get me wrong there. Just because it can be transparent, I still wouldn't recommend using any pigment paste with UV resin. They have their own pre-colored. In fact, Teexpert pre-colored UV is my favorite because it has that little shimmer to it and it looks opaque. But these turned out really well. I'm very impressed with these pigments in this bottle. I will be using them again because the colors are just so vibrant and true. I mean, look at this red. Compare the red to red. You see what I mean? It is true to what's in this bottle, what you see in your piece. And that usually doesn't happen. So, if you're looking for a true red, I suggest getting this Teexpert set. And I think I saw someone said they were on sale, but regardless, I have a discount code for you that I'll put in the description with a link so you can just go grab yours, get your discount, It's definitely worth it, y'all. I'm excited to try the rest of these. The green, look at that green. That's gonna be fun. So, I'm excited. And the black too. I wanna see how true the black stays. So that may be another video coming up that we use their white and their black as a backing color and see what happens. As a matter of fact, my bloom coasters that I made, I've got to put a backing color on those. And some of the suggestions from you guys were black and green. So there we go. We're going to do that with those coasters and see how they turn out. But y'all, I love this. Let me know. Are you going to try this? Are you going to go grab this kit or this set of pigment powders or pigment? Lord have mercy, y'all. It is definitely Monday. Pigment paste in a bottle. There we go. Say that 10 times real fast. But we're done with this video. Make sure you do all the YouTube things. Like this so it shows other people that this is here and lets them learn. Maybe they have a question about it. This will direct them to the video so more people see it and can get some help with it. But also don't forget, anybody joining the membership this month will be known as a founding member of my channel. And I'm also doing a giveaway that I'll have more information on in the next week. So you have to be subscribed to be entered, and members who join get extra entries into that drawing. So check all that out. I'll put something in the community tab about it so you can get more information. Until next time, y'all, happy arting. Ta-ta for now.